I was talking to Carlito backstage, and he said that if he wanted something done right, he'd have to do it himself. That's why he challenged the Big Show to a match here tonight. Imagine that, challenging the Big Show. Now that's cool.
Yeah, to a handicap match with Chavo Guerrero and that no-good turncoat as his partners, a 3-on-1 match? That sure takes some guts. Carlito's quite a man. Raw is live tonight from Oakland, California. I'm Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a hotter crowd, JR. These Oakland fans are completely out of control. This is going to be great.
You're not wrong, King. The Bay Area's always been a hot spot for the superstars of Raw, and tonight is no exception.
He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's going to find. I've got to say, JR. Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King. Come on! The match is over!
Oh, man. Talk about waking an angry giant.
A double chokeslam. My God, the sheer power of the Big Show. After that display, I don't think he wants any part of the Big Show, King.
Hey, where you going? Don't you want some what your friends just got? Well, I'll tell you what. You're gonna get some next week on Raw. And just to make sure that nobody interferes, what do you say you and me making a cage match?
I don't think he likes that idea at all.
I'm not sure he's got much to say in the matter, King. This is the kind of match the Raw fans dream of. Well, let's all come down to this.
Well, the only thing I've got to say is, I hope his health insurance is paid up.
And his life. Good old JR, Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, welcoming you to Raw live from Los Angeles, California.
I love this town, JR, and I hope I get a chance to audition some young starlets later.
Boy, you just never stop, do you, King? Personally, I'm looking forward to tonight's show. I think it's going to be a real barn burner. Excellent count. What reflexes. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for.
I've never had a kiss up in my life, King.
Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our Smackdown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is a dominant brand is fortunate. Oh, for the love of, open your eyes, Red. I can't believe you got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one. You've got to give Big Show some credit, JR. He might be slow and clumsy, but at least he's not very bright.
Oh, you're a scream, King. I'd love to see you try to say that to the Big Show's face.
If I could figure out a way to say it using only one-syllable words, I'd do it, JR.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. I know Snitsky's not the most popular guy on the roster, but you've got to admit that watching a one-man wrecking crew in action is pretty exciting, JR.
I don't think that exciting is the word for it, King. It's downright scary to watch Snitsky go to work. Someday, he's going to seriously hurt someone, whether he means to or not.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
I'll agree with you about the larger club, JR. He's about as wide as he is tall. I'd say he should take up sumo wrestling, but I don't want to see him in a loincloth.
No one's ever going to accuse Big Show of being a pretty good ballerina, King. I think he's a great deal more agile than you give him credit for.
Well, he couldn't be much less. He's got all the grace of a bull elephant and half the size.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their mind. Can he do it? Can he reach the top of the cage?
That's the top of the cage. This one's almost over. You don't want to start climbing until you know your opponent's in no shape to stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't remember the last time I witnessed a match as brutal as what we've just seen here tonight.
This match was almost as ugly as the guy who won it.
Careful what you say, King, or you might wind up in that cage of Big Show next week. Would you listen to that crowd?
Oh, man. Those divas are so hot. They should be wearing asbestos lingerie.
It looks like Lita wants a piece of the action.
The only thing better than two divas is three divas.
What the hell?
Hey, Lita, what are you doing?
What the? It's Stephanie McMahon.
Lita, that was perfect. It's about time someone cleaned up the filth, perversion, and exploitation of women here on Raw. And with
Welcome to Raw, coming to you from the land of the Razorbacks, Little Rock, Arkansas. Jim Ross here with Terry the King Lawler.
Little Rock can't wait to see the Raw Superstars. This show's been sold out for weeks.
These Little Rock fans know that Raw never disappoints, and tonight is no exception. I can't wait to get started.
Look at this. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars step out to this very hole. This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, I'm happy that I get to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh no, this is classic old school wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR. You're not trying to say that I'm old, are you?
Of course not, King. Although there was that rumor going around about your social security number was 1.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one. He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see his tap out right here, JR. Wow, there's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
There's the reversal.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
He reversed it. I can't believe he countered that one. This recalls himself the rules. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hole to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. I've got to say, although I always enjoyed his run, I never expected Viscera to achieve the level of fan support that he has.
Yeah, I just don't understand it, JR. How can these fans cheer someone who looks like that?
I think the world's largest love machine's going to do more with his personality, King. I think he is obvious to everyone that Viscera loves life.
Well, I think it's obvious to me that what Viscera really loves is a good all-you-can-eat buffet. But then again, so do a lot of these fans. So maybe it makes sense after all. I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... Oh, go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, he's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. Wow, listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
Oh, man, I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here. You can look at it. Oh, my. This is not what those ring ropes were meant to be used for.
Well, all's fair in love and war, JR. But after this, I don't think there's going to be a lot of loving in this superstar's future.
Oh, boy. Of all the things that can happen to you in a ring, that's got to be one of the most painful.
No kidding, JR. That's some very delicate equipment down there.
You talk about a monster. They don't come much bigger than Viscera.
Yeah, and it's a good thing, too. But we need a specially reinforced ring.
Might not be a bad idea, King, because once Big Vis gets going, there's no telling what kind of thing it's going to be.
Do you ever think could be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I have a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's once you get beat right, you're in the middle of a saga novel. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough! I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
Obviously, there's no hard feelings between these two. That's always nice to see.
Well, they know what's really important in life. Oh, baby! And there's two of them.
Some fellas have all the luck.
You're not telling me anything I don't already know, JR. You're talking to one of those guys right now.
King, you don't really expect us to. Wait, what's this?
Oh my gosh! It's Kurt Angle! I don't get it, JR. What's Angle's problem?
Over the last 2 weeks, Kurt Angle and Lita have removed some of Raw's worst elements.
Welcome to Raw and Boomer Sooner, everybody. This is Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and I couldn't be happier about coming home to Oklahoma City tonight.
These Oklahoma fans are fired up and ready for the greatest superstars in sports entertainment.
And they should be. I see the lineup for tonight's show, and I honestly don't think it could be any better.
Looks like he read his opponent's mind. Well, you're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
There's the reversal. You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
He countered that and made it look easy. Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going. This This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize to the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
There's the pin!
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way. Kurt Angle's too competitive for his own good. He doesn't know when he's met his match. He'd rather risk a serious injury than quit.
Well, maybe that's because Angle has never truly met his match, King. I've never seen a superstar triumph over adversity the way Kurt Angle has.
Well, Angle's gotten lucky more times than I can count. I'll give him that. But sooner or later, his luck's gonna run out, and it might be tonight. All's fair in love and war, JR, and I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
Oh boy, there's the tag. There's the tag, JR. I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
I think that's a tag.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean.
He's got the submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us.
He's got his opponent in the turnbuckle, and here come the punches. I just wonder how many there'll be.
Well, if I had to guess, King, I bet that you wouldn't need to take off your boots to count them.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. Speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown out, so. Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. I'm not sure I agree. He saw that one coming. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR,
His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
he's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match will be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR, keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later. Watch out! He reversed it! This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate it. Oh, boy. This is getting nasty, JR.
That's for sure, King. These superstars will stop at nothing to obliterate each other right here tonight.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfident.
he's got his opponent in a pinning predicament. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, Kane. Don't tell me you're superstitious. And there we go. And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fans.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR.
And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be, but we're going to see a tap out right here. His opponent telegraphed that one. There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
Would you at least...
We could have a pinfall here, JR. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King. Anyway.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for.
I've never been a kiss-up in my life, King.
Did they get the tag? Yes! JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings, but I respect their in-ring abilities nonetheless.
JR, you're so full of it that you've got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later. And I'm glad I'm here to see.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those 20 expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like. We're in the middle of a slobber knock. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver taint.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
Oh, no! The referee's been knocked out! This can't be good!
Are you kidding? Now anything goes. It doesn't get any better than that, JR. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hold.
He's got his opponent locked in the submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go on without tapping out to this. Everyone says that Kurt Angle's one of the greatest superstars in the business, but considering he went from Raw to Smackdown to ECW, that's like claiming to be the world's tallest midget.
Oh, come on, King. Angle is an Olympic gold medalist. That he's a multiple-time WWE champion, and the submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR.
You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans,
And the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number.
Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all. That went nowhere. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended on Smackdown colleagues, but no, I can't. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand.
Wow! There's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this. What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hole can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on him. He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great!
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't ballet.
There's no room for error when you're on the top rope. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
Oh, man! That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on. I know the curtain has rubbed fans and fellow superstars the wrong way in the past. But when it comes right down to it, you can't deny the fact that he's earned the right to take a little pride. He may get the free count here. It looks like he's sizing up his opponent's ankle. We've seen this before.
We certainly have, JR. And there it is! The ankle lock! The ankle lock! Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have, and this is one hell of an exam.
Let's hope it's not their final exam, JR. I'd love to see them go at it again.
Well, he's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath.
These fans love confidence in their superstar, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
He's going for the pin.